Hey everyone, welcome back to my studio, and today I'm with a brand new video for you guys. I'm going to be reviewing The Chosen Season 2 Episodes 6 and 7 titled Unlawful and The Reckoning. So I'm very excited to get into these because these were two really good episodes, so I'm excited just to come in and break them down because I had a fun time watching them with my parents, and I'm excited to come in and review them. What I like about these episodes, it starts to bring in more themes from the original, from the Bible, like Sabbath, and how you can't heal anyone on Sabbath, like that kind of rule. And I like how they brought it into this group of episodes. I also like how they're showing Jesus as more of a threat, even though he's not, but to show that he's just very powerful. You would never expect to see that type of power in a person, because how they're showing is that they have these Romans, which are the bad guys, and they have the people that Shmuel's a part of. So they have this bad guys group, and they're just fearful of Jesus. They don't necessarily hate him or think he's a bad guy, but they just think that they need to keep a close eye on him. So that's kind of like why this is all going on. But let's go ahead and talk about episode 6, and this is a long way. We kind of leave off episode 5 with Mary going missing. And Simon and Matthew have to go and find her. So we kind of pick back up. First of all, I want to say that the Simon and Matthew team up is hilarious. They're so funny together. They come from two very different worlds, and I think it's good that they're slowly building. Probably not a friendship per se, but they're slowly building to like each other at least a little bit. And I think that it was good for them to team up, and they got a few good scenes together, I gotta say. So I think because we kind of began the season with Simon yelling at Matthew in front of everyone, blaming him for being a traitor and everything, and then we kind of came to this point, and it's amazing how Simon's gotten a lot of character development, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, they're kind of searching for Mary, and then Mary is definitely just falling back into old habits, and it was really hard to watch on screen, honestly, because because this show started with Mary in this bad trap, and that's kind of where we pick up. It's kind of like a callback to then. And she doesn't think that when Simon and Matthew do eventually find her, but first she kind of is playing a game with someone, and she ends up beating a really good kind of like poker, but also not you get what I'm saying, they're playing a game and she ends up beating him, and you can just see that she's fallen back into old habits. But when Simon and Matthew find her, she says, "There's no point in going back because he already healed me once, he can't heal me again." Remember, all the way back in episode 1, Mary was one of the first people, maybe even the first, I don't remember, that Jesus healed. So she just doesn't think, she thinks that now she's kind of betrayed everyone. I think next episode we kind of get more with that. But she was able to come back to camp, and we got this really powerful scene, easily the best moment of the episode, where Mary comes back to camp with Simon and Matthew, and she just pretty much cries in front of Jesus. She apologizes for that she sinned, and he says, "I forgive you once, I will forgive you again," and they hug. And honestly, just a great scene. It really just showed that, sure, Mary still has her issues, but I'm glad that Jesus was able to forgive her. And I think it really was such a parallel to the end of the pilot where he healed her, and they hugged, and this was such a parallel because he healed her again after making this mistake. And I feel like I know what it is to fall back into such bad habits. Even if you have therapy, or even if you're struggling with something, it feels like it still takes you several times to heal, to become a better person, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. So I think it's just something hard, and I think that Mary was kind of struggling with that. But moving on, we also kind of get Shmuel and Quintus. Well, but no, Quintus is next episode. But we kind of get all these people scheming. They're scared of Jesus, and then Jesus and the others head to Jerusalem, or I'm not sure where they were at necessarily, where they headed. But we kind of see everyone traveling together. Very good vibes, and they walk into someone doing a sermon, and it's Sabbath, so I guess Sunday is what's supposed to be here. And Jesus starts to heal people, and everyone thinks here it's a rule that you can't heal people on the Sabbath. They just don't think, because healing is a job, that they don't think that that should be the case. They don't think that he should be healing people. So it was a very interesting take on this, because then they kind of all exit, and I feel like they're really showing this good, like, group vibe, like, with everyone traveling together, and I really like the chemistry of all the actors together. I think they do a really well job of, like, these group scenes. But this kind of leads into the next episode, because the end, we see that, Quintus, he's like, we need to question Jesus, and that's kind of where it ends off, because then we go into episode 7, and we kind of see everyone's planning. Everyone's still scared of Jesus, that they have to bring him in for questioning. Simon and Matthew are kind of Simon and Andrew are kind of arguing on the bellwether collecting fish, and Andrew was very interesting this episode. He, like, was kind of, like, going through, like, an anger stage, because he was really upset about everything, and I think we really haven't seen him get much screen time, so it was really cool, like, to see him, like, get more. And although, like, I didn't like him, like, being angry to everyone, but I thought it still was good. Like, I thought it was still good for him to get screen time. So then Jesus comes in, and they bring him in for question. They arrest him, I guess you can say that, and they bring him back to their place, and everyone's, like, scared because they want to break him out immediately. And I thought this was going to carry into the season finale, but no, I didn't end up doing that, which is probably a good thing, because I have no idea. I'll talk about what I think that will happen in the season finale in a second, but, so yeah, he gets taken in for questioning, and everyone's like, what are we going to do? Okay, let's go break him out, and Andrew's, like, going through all this, so him and Philip go and try to get him out, and then they come across, like, these people pretty much promoting, like, talking about Jesus and, like, his weird behavior, and pretty much Jesus has become, like, a very hot topic. I mean, like, you get what I'm saying, like, he's become, like, a very big, like, topic around here, and, like, so everyone's kind of talk about him, and Andrew does people talking about Jesus, which I think makes sense. Sorry, there's fireworks going on in the background, probably the last night for them. Okay, so, I'm trying to think of what else to say. So we kind of, like, leave off with, he gets free, he gets brought in for questioning by Quintus, he lets him go, he's not scared of Jesus, he thinks that he's a good guy, but he obviously has some ulterior motive that I'm sure will get revealed later on, and then we see that everyone kind of heads back, and then we see that Jesus and Matthew are plotting something, so that's kind of where things end off. So, good episodes. I like the theme of healing, again, from Mary, and I like the theme of the Sabbath, and, like, the rules, because Jesus is technically breaking a lot of rules, but if it's healing people, like, why not? I feel like it should be okay, you know, but obviously, like, there's, like, a lot of, like, rules here. But I'm gonna get off here. Comment down below what you thought of these episodes if you watched the show. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching the studio. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications to see numbers of video. Thanks for watching, and bye.